All hail the king! Hey guys, it's me again, Douglas, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about how Jesus is our king and what that means for us. The idea of a king can be kind of like foreign to us, especially if you live in a country where you don't have a king, or like the king doesn't really do that much, right? Like for a lot of us, we have like a president or like a prime minister or something like that. And so when I say that Jesus is the king, I'm not saying that he is our president. We didn't elect Jesus to be in charge of us. And, like our presidents or our elected officials, they are all imperfect, right? They're just people. Jesus is God. Jesus isn't just the king. He's the King of kings and the Lord of lords. He is the ultimate boss, the ultimate authority, unlike any other king or president or prime minister or anything like that. And the Bible says that God has appointed all the people that are in charge, and we should follow them, but the ultimate authority is Jesus Christ. He is the king, and we should follow him first and foremost. And how cool is it that the King of Kings not only knows exactly who we are, but he loves us. Jesus died for you. That's how much he loves you. He died for you so that you could live forever with him. That's amazing. A lot of times the rulers that we see in the world are kind of selfish, right? God appointed them, but they are just people. And, I've never met my president, but he would probably be pretty nice to me if he met me. But that doesn't mean he knows who I am. But Jesus does, and he loves me. I think that's pretty cool. And I think it's really important that we remember who the boss is, right? Jesus is the boss. Jesus is the king. And a lot of times I think we try to be the king of our own lives, right? Instead of submitting to what Jesus says, submitting to what God says is right and wrong. We try to find our own way instead of working to fit our lives around God's plans. Jesus isn't just the king at church, right? Jesus is the king all the time, everywhere. And it's not like when you go to church, you follow the king's rules, but then when you go home, you do your own thing. No, we're supposed to submit to him with our whole lives, all the time. I'm not saying that's easy, but it's really important and really good. And it's definitely what's best for us. We don't have a king who just makes up rules because he's selfish. We have a king who loves us and he knows what's best for us. And that's why we follow him. Well, the truth is that there's a lot of reasons to follow God. But one of those reasons is that it will really turn out better for you. A life lived God's way is the best life ever. And so my challenge to you guys today is that you would honor the King of Kings with your life, your whole life, and that you wouldn't put anything or anyone above him. Some people put their hope in their government, right? And it's important for our governments to do what's right, but our governments are not perfect. Our hope should be in the King of Kings. Our hope should be in Jesus Christ. Some people put their hope in all kinds of different things. They put their hope in their own plans, or they put their hope in organizations or their families, or they put their hope in their government. And all those things can be good, but they can also all let you down. None of them belong above Jesus Christ. And if you put your faith in him, if you believe in him and obey him, rely on him, and put your hope in Jesus Christ, you won't be disappointed. So let's all do our best to honor Jesus as the King he is.